Hey everybody, welcome back. It is me, Laura Lely, with another video. Today we're going, whoops, bump the table. Today we're going to start with, as you know, my favorite deck, Spiritual AF. And then I think I might make it a love reading, because why not? Because everybody's doing it. So that's why. Don't be an ungrateful shit was just what popped out of my hand there. Ooh, that's like a million cards. Hey, so thanks for being here. And if you're new, thanks for coming by. I am so grateful for all my new subscribers and my old subscribers. Just kidding, you're not old. Maybe you just need to shake your booty. Last night we got, or the other night we got, you just need to grab your own butt. Now tonight we got, maybe you just need to shake your own booty. Life throws out very few problems that aren't more easily managed after you've danced it out a bit. Think you're a bad dancer? Stop that shit right now. Just stand up and give your groove thing a jiggle. It's 98.5% scientifically proven to make you take yourself less seriously. And that's what we all need to do, right? Take ourselves a little less seriously and everything in this world and everything everyone's worried about all the freaking time. What's everyone gonna think? Just shake your booty and that will take everything, all those silly thoughts away. And forgive the fuck out of someone today. You're probably thinking, it's not that easy. Sorry, but yes, the fuck it is. Take all that energy you've put into being mad and making a case for how wrong so-and-so is, and then let all that shit go. Start small so you can get the hang of it. The driver who just cut you off, yell, I forgive you. And wave, secret bonus perk. Forgiving someone usually pisses them off worse than anything else. That's true. And how stupid are we if we're just like pissed that people forgive us, right? It's a fucked up world we're living in. Yeah. So we are surrounded in the highest divine light and the highest divine darkness of creation and chaos and regeneration and, all the things we do to create in this world, because we are creator beings. And I'm always going to say that. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract, and what you imagine, you create. So create better, bitches. Okay, so sorry to call you bitches. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, so I don't know why. Oh, I do know, but I'm just doing it because I can. Because I got the cards too. I'm going to do a little bit of a love reading. So buckle your seatbelts, grab your tea, your Miller Lite, your Diet Coke, your fucking smoke, whatever you got, whatever you need. Sit back for the ride because we're going to do a little love reading. What's the hidden truth? What do you need to know right now about the person that is on your mind? What is the person on your mind thinking about? You and I were too young. Any other messages for what is the person on your mind thinking about? You and I were too young. Or maybe take it another way. Maybe someone was too old and someone was too young, or the age difference was too heavy. And it didn't, because you worried about what everyone else thought, you couldn't get past it, and then you just let the love of your life slip away. I know that I crossed the line with you. Somebody's got some splaining to do. And I love you. That's the truth. I think the reason that so many people are drawn to love readings on YouTube is because they love somebody and they want to know what the fuck the other person is thinking. I will wait for a sign from you. Romance angels. Okay, the romance angels oracle. We're gonna see. What is the person on your mind thinking about? Release your ex. Bitch, you can't move forward if you're always holding on to the past. Simple as that, okay? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And until you let that shit go, you're never gonna move forward. And you're always gonna be stuck in this little silly cycle of trying to please somebody that probably has moved on. Sorry, not sorry, again. And you deserve love. You are lovable. So once you release that X, you can actually move into something that is actually going to be fulfilling for you and something you actually deserve, because we all deserve love, do we not? What is the underneath it all messages that we have here today? Any messages? What is the person thinking? Is it too late to apologize? It's too late to apologize. And I blame others instead of taking responsibility. How easy is that? It's so easy to just be like, well, it's because this, because so-and-so meddled and so-and-so did this. And it's like, well, did your heart do that though? What did your heart say? What did your heart tell you? Until you actually listen to what your heart is telling you, you're just gonna fucking blame others for the shit you couldn't fucking handle because it's too heavy, because love is heavy when you actually find true love, and it's not surface love, and it's not just I like your butt and I want to have sex with you kind of fucking love, you know? There's a big difference between loving somebody and wanting them lustfully. I'm so happy when I'm around you. I have never felt this way before. So somebody is actually pining for you, if you will. Not pining for you, but they know they want you. And they're stuck in their head because they're worried about what everyone else thinks. And I lied out of fear of rejection. And so, again, they couldn't let their true heart and their true feelings come through because they were too worried about being rejected or worrying what everyone else thinks. And at the end of this life, and you go and you're like, shit, man, I really like that person. Why the fuck did I let him go? So stop living in the fucking future and in the past and worried about how everyone else fucked you over and how you're worried everyone else is going to think about what you do with your relationships, and live for yourself in this now moment, because it's the only moment we have. That's what these messages are saying to me right now. Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me. So you're kind of a big deal, collective, and you've made an impact on this person's life. I see things differently now. So there may be somebody who wants to come in and make an apology and talk to you about, maybe just be honest with you and express what happened and why it happened, and explain what happened, what was going on in here, and why they forgot to listen what really was the most important thing to listen to, which is your heart. You feel like home to me. Somebody really digs you. It's more complicated than you think. It's you I've been looking for my whole life. Here you are. Now I have to let you go because of all these dumb reasons in my head that I think are, you know, some fucking reality that's not true, because you're building stories every day about people all the time. And until you listen to your heart, then you're always going to listen to the ego, which is your mind, which drives you to do things that basically break your heart in the end. I have so much to tell you. And if I didn't already say this one, I see things differently now. Yeah, man. Like, also what people don't realize is that one person that they really truly care about isn't always going to be there. So get on that fucking horse and ride, or fucking move along. Let's go with the, I think this is the lovers in separation, twin flames in separation, whatever they call it. Let's see my belly. That was not the plan. All right. Camera's a little lower than usual, I guess. How's everyone doing? So glad that you're here and that you found my channel, and I hope it helps you. And if you have any questions or comments that aren't rude, go ahead and fucking put them in there, eh? My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. Yeah, that will happen when you fucking ghost somebody and you're listening to what everyone else says instead of following your heart. Like that's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you so much. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you meet somebody who already knows who they are and what they desire. They're going to expect a little more from you than just like, oh, you're cute. I like you. Maybe we can hook up sometime. That shit is for like 12-year-olds. Sorry, not, because that would be inappropriate. Scratch that last comment. Scratch it. Any other messages from whatever this deck is? I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. And I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. Yeah, a lot of people cannot handle people who are just knowing like who they are, what they are, and what they desire, because it scares the fuck out of them because they're not there yet. And it shouldn't scare you. It should just inspire you to want to get to that point as well. Like, we all deserve true love, do we not? It's so weird doing a love reading. Like, it's just not how I roll. I just want to do another spiritual AF. I like to keep it light and friendly and happy. Or, you know, fucking truth hurts, Lizzo. Holy shit, you are enough. That came up last time. What would happen if you let yourself drop all the reasons you've made up about why you're not good enough? What if you tried it just for today? You can always go back to believing you're not enough tomorrow, but you may find you like it. You like the way it feels. You like yourself. Like, really, really like yourself. Kind of nice, right? Yeah. Ancient proverb. If you meet more than 2 assholes a day, you're it. Anais Nin said, we don't see things as they are. We see them as we are. So 1 or 2 assholes could become random. 3 assholes is a clear sign that you've got on your sphincter glasses. Take a moment to check in with your perception of things. It might just be that you, Cupcake, are the asshole. Luckily for you and everyone else, you've got the power to change that. But first you must identify the asshole. So, your growth scares people who don't want to change. And how true is that? People see you growing and glowing and they think this person's got a real fucking problem. And the real problem is that they're scared that they aren't growing. And you may just inspire them to grow. Are you getting shit from people you think should be cheering you on? If you thought of them as sacred people instead of giant assholes, you could be more compassionate with them. Or at least let their current asshole-ishness slide for now. Compassion. Tastes nice and minty fresh, doesn't it? I don't know, that's a lot of words. Jumble mumble blumble. I kind of want to get like a chosen ones because I like this deck too. And I just feel like, yes, we may be looking for love, but we also have to search for ourselves and know our true selves in order to get to that space. Light worker. That just means that you're here to shine your light and help others see theirs. When you shine your light, others might fucking first be really fucking, put off by you, but then they may actually realize that you're just trying to ignite their light. And they may actually remain calm at this time. They may actually understand that you're not here to piss them off. Or they may not, and they may just not remain calm at this time. That said, work with crystals. I do. I work with so many crystals. So many. I don't know why I talk like this sometimes. Angels are protecting you. Ancient divine blood. Okay. Just so you know, you're kind of a big deal. Oh, let's go with the soul connections when 2 hearts meet. Any messages for the collective on who's on their mind right now? What is this person thinking about them? What do they need to know? Marriage? What the fuck? A marriage of souls is a union of 2 divine counterparts binding together. So from what I gather from all of this is like, this person can't believe they met you. They don't understand you. You're like a fucking unicorn to them. And then they're like, holy shit, why the hell would I want to marry this person? I don't even ever want to get married. Maybe they've been married before. Maybe they've never wanted to be married in their lifetime. Whatever it is, they feel it with you, and that scares the shit out of them. So They may want to rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled, or you're in a relationship that has lost its fluff and its light and its honeymoon phase, and you just feel like there's got to be more. You know, maybe you're being tested right now. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested, and a lot of times people don't understand that. Relationships don't just like, you know, come and go like the news. They're actually something that takes work, and when you really do like somebody, instead of being scared because of it, work with those feelings and understand why they're happening. And actually, the most important thing most people don't do is communicate with the other person and just say, hey, this is how I feel, because they're basically usually just scared of rejection or thinking that the other person doesn't feel that way. But if you're in a relationship with someone, then chances are they feel the same way. Attraction. Divine soul counterpart. Attraction transcends superficiality. And learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. When you actually release worrying about what everyone else thinks, and when you can actually just finally come into union with the person that you really desire, then you can learn from each other. But before that, you actually have to let go of all the other bullshit that's holding you back from actually allowing that love to even begin. And some people, a lot of people, won't ever come into union with the person they really care about because of all the stigmas of the world, all of the reasons they think it's not right, instead of just allowing it to be the true love that it is. Receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Be ready to receive that shit, bro. You deserve it. Like, stop fucking feeling guilty and like you don't deserve it. Don't let guilt get in the way of your happiness. Guilt for a past relationship, guilt for what you think other people want from you or want for you, and guilt from thinking you don't deserve, because we all deserve love. It is our most natural state. It is how we got here in the first place, right? So why do we not deserve love? We all deserve love. So let that shit go and allow your heart to feel, oh my God, I said let that shit go, and what's beneath that? I love this. Sometimes it's just best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. And that is true. Everything is always working out. So if you know you really like somebody, but it's like not the right time, just let it go and hold space for that person in your heart. Hold space for that person in your mind. Hold space for that person in your like reality. Don't just blow it off like it's nothing. Actually hold space for them and allow the respect of yourself and others to be the most important thing. Respect their boundaries and respect your boundaries. If you're not ready, that's okay too. And if they're not ready, respect your relationships. So, oops, man down. Also, universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. So again, like I was saying, timing is everything, divine timing, allowing things to just occur naturally. And I know we sometimes want to force things because we feel like we really, really like someone and we don't want them to go find somebody else. But if it's mutual, it's going to happen. Just let it happen. You gotta let it happen. Okay? Sorry if that was loud. I keep banging these cards on the table. Union. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. That's the other thing. So stop looking for love in every person you meet and allow it to happen when it actually is meant to happen, okay? And that's really hard sometimes when you really want to be in a relationship because you just want to meet that person, right? So you like go to the store with this mindset like, I'm gonna meet him, and then you don't, and then you feel let down. And it's like the universe is always working out in divine timing, just as it's meant to. And sometimes we think we need to control everything, and when we get ourselves all involved in the universe's way, we find out that shit that ain't gonna, homie, don't play that. Homie be in the universe, of course. So, soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. And temptation. There may be somebody or something that is tempting you, even though you know there's somebody else you truly desire. And that comes down to just like your will and what you really want, and how strong are you. Think carefully about the situation. And also, the other card I pulled a couple nights ago was fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. So fuck what everyone else thinks and follow your heart, because no one else knows your heart but you, and no one at the end of the day is going to feel sad if they don't have the person they love but you. I mean, other people may feel sad that you don't have that person, but sometimes people don't really want you to have the person you want because they want you. It's true. Just saying. Just saying it for a friend. All right, I don't know how these got all turned upside down, but we're gonna turn them the right way, and we're gonna see what the Love Oracle has to say. So this message feels super boring. Sorry about that, but I hope we're getting something from it. If anything, you know, just knowing that you deserve true love and that you shouldn't settle because you feel like this is the only person that's gonna be there for you, or you feel like, well, this is the person I should be with because society tells me so, because that's bullshit and that will never work. You know, people say relationships are hard and they take a lot of work. Well, when you actually meet the divine person that you're meant to be with, it should feel easy. And it actually sometimes feels so easy, you think it's wrong. And a lot of people just turn away from that immediately because they're so scared about how not fucking hard it is. Because everyone thinks it needs to be so fucking hard, and it really doesn't. That's just your preconceived, your self-fulfilled prophecy, I guess. Legal matters, justice, divorce, balance, judgment. I don't know. Could be dealing with somebody who's married and getting out of a relationship, or wants to become not married because they want to be with you. Party, celebrate, event. You may meet somebody at a party or a social gathering. Regret. Don't make the mistake of letting the person you truly love go because of all the reasons that aren't really real. You know, we're just telling ourselves stories every day, are we not? We just say like, well, I should do this, and should is a fucking stupid word to begin with. Like, should just be taken the fuck out of the category of words. 2 on the clock. Not really that many, just 22, but you know, should is, it's a silly word. Do what your heart desires. Stop stopping yourself. Divine intervention, serendipity, catalyst, supernatural, and karma. So if there is somebody you're truly meant to be with, and the universe knows it, and you know it, and the other person knows it, some way, somehow it will happen. It may never happen the way you expect it, and that's what most people don't understand, and that's why they settle for somebody that they don't really truly love. They just settle for somebody who the world accepts. And that's fucked up, especially for your heart, because your heart's gonna fucking hate you for that. It's gonna hate you. It's gonna be so mad at you for saying, oh, well, you're with this person because they're the right, you know, whatever, fill in the blank. They have the right job. They have the right reputation. They're the right age. They're the right gender. They're the right color, whatever. Like, people settle all the time because they're doing it for everyone else. But at the end of the day, are they living their life for everyone else? If they are, then they're going to come back and do this again, because I'm not trying to get into a reincarnation on this video, but it clearly is real. And we're going to keep coming back and doing it again until we figure it out and get it right. So follow your heart. That's all I can tell you. Follow your heart. Let's just see what the Fortune's Oracle has to say. Any messages from the Fortune's Oracle on what the collective is feeling about their divine, or the person they like, have an interest in, the person they like, love, want to be with, have a crush on, think they want to marry. Snake, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. So there may be somebody who you think, like I was just saying, is the person for you, because all the signs are pointing you that way, but like your heart isn't. And your heart is your divine guide. Your gut is your divine guide. Your friends and family, they don't know how you feel. They don't truly understand how your soul, how your heart, how your mind, everything feels about this person. So just be careful of who you choose. Choose wisely. Love is no light matter. It's for real, you know? Like, there can be feelings that can be hurt, especially your own. A lot of times we break our own hearts because we want to follow what everyone else tells us, and that's just not right. Phoenix, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Card number 25, which breaks down to a 7, which in my opinion is a lucky number. Actually, all numbers are neutral, and then the power we give them is what they are. So people may say like 13 is not a lucky number, but ultimately it's the energy you give it. And that is how we create our reality every day, all day. It's what you decide, what is good or bad. Everything is neutral, and then you put your own thought and feelings into it, and you make it good or bad. So remember, that person that you like is neutral, and you either decide they're good or they're bad for you. What's your heart telling you? What's your gut telling you? Celebrations, you are ready to bring new exciting things into your life. Card number 5. 5 is all about changes. And then luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Card number 19. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 is 1 is a new beginning, a new cycle, something good. Luck is on your side, baby. And angel. That was also in the message, my most recent message. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So keep the faith, my bro, my sister, my friend. We're going to do a Moonology card just to... Ooh, Kipper. I know. Look, they're so like... We're going to do Kipper, though. Because it's kind of hardcore, but it's like kind of like true. Like they're kind of like true... I don't know. They're like real hardcore cards. What does the Kipper have to say about the collective's person on the collective's mind? What does the Kipper have to say? Any messages from the Kipper? For the love. The collective love. Thoughts. So somebody's thinking about you, or you're thinking about somebody hard. And you may work with them, toil and labor. They may be in a position that is higher or lower than you. High honor. Also, by the way, P.S., please know, like, I'm reading these cards from intuition. Yes, people may have other definitions for these cards, or they may have other definitions in the book. But I'm just going through what I'm picking up here. And false person. There's somebody that is in your life right now who is claiming that they are a love match for you, or people are pointing you to this person that they're saying is a love match for you, and it's not right. And you should know that if you follow your heart and believe in yourself. But there is a whole community of people trying to tell you, no, this is the person for you. You need to be with this person. Come on, go with them. I just feel this so heavily right now. And there may be an official person that is telling you to be with somebody who is definitely not a real person. And there may be a child involved. Maybe you have a child with this person, or you've become attached to this person's child, or whatever it is. Do what suits you, honey boo, because at the end of the day, at the end of this life, it's all about you. And if you keep going down a pathway with a false person and with people and things and ideas that aren't serving you, you're going to be stuck on a pathway that is literally going to just keep taking you down the wrong the pathway card is like a couple years of like, once you figure out what you've been going through and how effed up it is, oh, now we're going to fix it. That's what that card means. Sorry, not sorry. Thank you for being here. If I didn't say that already, I know I did say that, but I get all caught up in these cards. Get all caught up in the moment. 38 special. So caught up in you, little girl. I know I said Moonology, but I just did want to do one other. What did I tell you about your gut? Your gut, another spiritual AF card. Your gut knows what's up. Trust that bitch. Your gut wants to talk, and it always has your back. All you got to do is listen up and not be a punk about whatever it's got to say. Even if you're fuzzy on the right thing to do, your gut usually, asterisk, like 99% usually, it really says that. Like 99% usually knows what the wrong thing to do is. Maybe the right thing to do is anything but what you're tempted to do out of spite, fear, or impatience. Yeah, probably that. Just remember, Your body is so smart and intelligent. It is always guiding you. It is always sending you in the right direction. And when something doesn't feel right, that's your built-in, God-given GPS system telling you, hey, bro, something ain't right here. Why does this not feel right? Like, follow your heart, follow your gut, believe in yourself. Not what everyone else has to say, because at the end of the day, I don't know how to say this. Your opinions are like assholes, and fuck that shit. Follow your own butt. All right, Moonology. Let's end this with a Moonology card. Any messages for the collective? Your dreams need a practical plan. Meditate and contemplate. And show the world the real you. So maybe there is something or somebody or something you feel like is out of your reach and you can't have it, but you just have to like visualize the plan that you have for yourself and allow it to happen, and it will come into fruition, because we do create our reality after all. And your loved ones are safe, and it's time to take action. So remember, that person that you love may not always be there. So follow your heart, and if the person that you are leading on thinks you love them and you don't, probably don't be a dick and like cut that shit off, would you? Let them know, hey, sorry, this isn't working out. Like, we have to communicate better with one another, and we have to set boundaries with one another, and we have to actually follow our heart and not follow everyone else's guidance, because sometimes you just end up in a fucking ditch, you know? Like that one time on The Office, when Michael Scott was like listening to his GPS and it like told him to turn, and he turned and it was like driving into a pond, and he just kept going because the GPS told him. That's like listening to your friends and family. You're gonna fucking end up in a pond, and you're gonna fucking sink your car, and you're gonna be pissed, and then you're gonna be mad at everyone else about it. When ultimately, you know in your gut, you probably shouldn't have drove into that pond. Hey, okay? Just saying. Just saying. Use your brain, bruh. Tough love here. If you don't like it, there's like a bazillion other channels. They're all, you know, mine's free. You're welcome to like and subscribe, or you're welcome to go find somebody else to tell you other things you would like to hear that are more up the alley, up your alley. Maybe hopefully not an alley that leads you down to a pond. And Otter Spirit. This came up too the other night. You are never alone. You are never alone. Card number 42. Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. My goodness, all of these cards came up the other night. And use your mind wisely. Because if you're not using your mind wisely, somebody else is. Did you understand that? Catch that? Did you know that if you're not controlling your thoughts, then your thoughts are controlling you, and then others are controlling you with those thoughts? Somebody else is telling you, well, this is actually how it should be. And you're like, yeah, no, you're right, because you know more what's best for me than my heart and my gut. And then you're going to be fucking in a pond. Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Life is a mystery. I might read that at the end, but we're just going to do a quick little fortune cookie, and then we're going to call it a night. Okay? So thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by, San Diego. Thanks for waking up and dreaming big. And thanks for following your heart and not the fucking guidance of me. All I'm doing is urging you to follow your heart and telling you the energies that might be coming up in the collective's mind. The collective being the person that's on your mind. Any Fortune's Oracle cards that the collective needs to know right now. Any Fortune's cookie cards that you would like the collective to know? Any Fortune's cookie cards. I like for them to pop out. Intuition. Okay, well, if this isn't just claim, or I mean, sum up the entire freaking reading as I throw it. Intuition. Trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. Or choose the person you love from your heart and your soul based on your desires and not what your friends, family, and everyone else in the world thinks you should do. Okay? So, thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope that you found something from this message, got some information that you needed, or at least had an enjoyable time. And I hope that you wake up and dream big. And I love you all very much. If you build it, they will come. I will see you on the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Much love.